And the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah up onto dry land. Hi there, I'm Pastor Mark from Messiah Lutheran Church and Preschool in Tampa, Florida, and we are reading through the book of Jonah. We see that Jonah in Jonah chapter 2 is at his point of despair. The belly of the beast is crashing in on him. Have you ever been there? Have you ever been there at the sort of end of your rope where it felt like just literally the walls were caving in on you? Where do you go for help? Where do you go for respite? Well, we see in Jonah 2, even though we often run from God, Jonah goes right back to God, and I think that's true for you too. Right? This is what Jonah's prayer is. When my life was fainting away, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer came to you into your holy temple. And he continues in verse 9 of Jonah chapter 2, but I, with the voice of thanksgiving, will sacrifice to you. What I have vowed, I will pay. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Jonah sees that even though he was running from God, even though it feels like the world is crashing in on him, his God, your God, our God is the one who saves. God comes to him and rescues him, and he says, salvation belongs to the Lord. And that's where very famously, right? Jonah chapter 2, verse 10, the Lord spoke to the great fish, and it vomits Jonah up onto the dry land. When everything's crashing in on you and me, we have that same promise Jonah has. You have a God, the God of Jesus, who comes to rescue you from the pit of despair. And with Jonah, we can say salvation belongs to the Lord because we see that Jesus himself is raised from that pit for you and me. And he's with you, and we think salvation belongs to the Lord. And just as Jonah is vomited up onto dry land, we are raised up with Jesus to dry land, being saved by him. Salvation belongs to the Lord, so take hold of those promises. And join us this week at Messiah as we look at Jonah chapter 3 and see what comes next. You can find out more at messiahtampa.com/worship. Also, go ahead and give this video a like, comment on it, and subscribe to our page, which helps us get the word out. Thanks for joining us.